Hi guys, just popped into Herne Bay. It's a beautiful sunny day. Just make me way to Game Nation. Can have a look in there, and might pop in Ram Collectibles as well, and some charity shops. Let's see what I can find. So here we go. The hunt begins in the charity shops. Not an awful lot here. A box of records. Always have a quick flick through the records, but the usual old tat which has come from sort of your nan's loft. Anyway, moving on. There was one game in here, nothing major though, unfortunately. I think it was a PC CD-ROM game, which I don't go in for, and there it is, yeah, Oblivion, or Skyrim, sorry. And here she is, Mrs. OG, Nicolette, in a little shop here, buying cat badges. Yes, she does like badges. Now, just to show you, this is a general shot of the high street here in Herne Bay. Such a beautiful day. I mean, look at the colour of that sky. Halfway down the road here, found this little shop full of toys and all sorts upstairs, and comic books and all that. Didn't buy anything in it. There was nothing that really grabbed my attention. But another great little shop to go and have a mooch about, you know. So Herne Bay for game hunting really is an excellent day out, especially if the weather's nice. I mean, it's coastal, it's a beautiful you know, beachfront. There's lovely pubs, bars, restaurants. There's a little pier with all sorts going on, and as I say, got Game Nation, which I'm approaching now, and Ram Collectibles. Now let's start having a look around Game Nation. Now, this is a good sized shop, and there's plenty in here to be looking at. As you can see there, got your Sega Saturn ranges here, Japanese titles as well. And the guys who run the shop are very, very friendly indeed. Great guys. Some big box games there. I mean, that's something you don't see that often now. So if that's your thing, they've got a bit of everything in here for everyone. Honestly, there really is. All systems are catered for. Your GameCube games here. I picked up a GameCube game when I was in there, I believe, and they had a huge range of PS1 titles as well. Loose carts, NES. And honestly, as I say, they literally did have a bit of everything. So it's nice to be in here going through all this and chatting to the guys in the store. Excuse the reflection there, but hey, such a bright day. It's beautiful, it really was. I can't go on it. Honestly, it was beautiful weather. So of course I had to have a beer or two, because you know me guys, it'd be rude not to. Now look at this game here, Death Trap Dungeon. I was going to buy that, right, but by the time I'd finished videoing and I got round the shop and I picked a few items up, I'd completely forgotten about it. I do remember them Fighting Fantasy books, and I truly loved them back in the day. You know, they were absolutely brilliant. I mean, Warlock of Firetop Mountain and all that. Oh, just amazing. Loved the artwork in them in particular. So I should have picked that up, but it went past me. They wanted £15 for that one. But as you can see here, as I say, they're back to back the PS1 games in this store. So you've got a load of PS1 this side, and you go to the other side of the glass cabinet, and there's a load of PS1 games again. So you're inundated here for PS1. Also a huge range of Mega Drive games. Really guys, they've got something for everyone. Sega Master System here. As you can see, quite a few copies of Sonic 2 doing rounds on this system. But again, a nice lot of games. Not just that, you've got your Mega Drive carts as well. All boxed. Don't know if they're complete. I didn't look beyond the you know, have a look at any of these close up. But as I say, the problem I have in shops like this, I just get carried away, and I just don't know what to buy really. That's why I have to sort of niche down really and decide what I'm going to collect. There was one title in here I wanted, and I asked if they had it, and he said he didn't. And that was Warcraft 2 for the PS1. I loved that game. I played it on PC back in the day, and I thought, oh, I wonder if he's got that on the PS1. But unfortunately he didn't, which was a shame. But like I say, you just cannot go wrong, really. Herne Bay for a day out is just superb, and I really, for the life of me, just don't know why more retro gamers don't come and do their game hunts here. I mean, you've got two great shops, Game Nation being one and Ram Collectibles being the other, that have got a brilliant lot of stuff to buy. So do guys come on down and spend a day down here. You know what I mean? There's lovely pubs, restaurants. I just can't rave about Herne Bay enough. It's a really nice, quaint little town. It really, really is. Anyway, back to the video games. Now this Space Invaders cab here, look at that. It was lovely condition, that was. 20 pence a go, I believe. I did try and tempt the missus onto it, Nicolette. I said, go on, Mrs. OG, get on there and set the high score. I don't think she was up for the challenge, to be fair. Now the guys that run the store did tell me they've got quite a few DVDs in there on a few shelves, and they said they're going to be clearing that to make way for yet more retro video games. So happy days for us guys. I mean, they've just got some beautiful items in here, you know. Obviously you pay a bit more because it is a independent shop, and we've got to support these independent shops like this, you know. So get yourselves down here, honestly. As I say, there's something for everyone. There really is. The old Amstrad CPC there, look at that. As you know, I do like the colour palette on the Amstrad. I don't mention that once or twice. Maybe I've mentioned it 3 times when I do my versus videos. Plenty of loose carts here for the SNES. Which reminds me, I really must get my collection out the loft area. Wii U games. Now those that watch the channel know I'm loving my Wii U at the moment, and there were a couple here that I didn't have which I picked up, which I'll be showing you in the pickups real soon. Now I do go into RAM Collectibles after this, but you'll soon see that I go back the next day, and I'll explain all shortly. But all in all, another great store, and this cabinet here had some great little independent bits in it, you know what I mean, and some nice sort of items you don't see every day really. Plenty of Dreamcast bits, and this here, the Hyperkin SNES, like console mobile one. I do believe Roger Retro Game has been playing on a similar model, if not the same model as that, just of late. And of course, hot day, keep refreshed guys. And then on down to the coast to have a look. I mean, just look how gorgeous this weather is. Mate, this is a summer we're not going to forget in a hurry, innit? Look how beautiful that sky is. Lovely. Then back to the charity shops. And it's here that I met the most wonderful family. I really did, guys. They come and introduce themselves. They watch the channel. And I'll come to that in the pickup section, so stay tuned for the end.
So next day,
it's Friday morning. I went to Herne Bay yesterday, and I got into RAM Collectibles, and I didn't shoot a lot of video because it was so hot in there. But upon recollection, there were some items there that I should have looked further into. So I've made a decision. I'm going back there today to have a look and see if they're for me or not. Should only take me about half hour to get there, half hour back. And little OG's coming as well for the ride, so happy days, watch this space. We get to Herne Bay, start heading down the high street towards RAM Collectibles, and we stumble across the old cinema, Herne Bay Cinema, and this is the basement of it. My God, there was some stuff in here. I didn't actually find anything, but to be fair, I didn't really have the time to look for it, or I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it. And to round it all off, they had an alien face hugger. What a place. And now RAM Collectibles. Now, as you can see, there's loads and loads of toys here, but there is a very small retro game section. It's not actually that small, actually. There's quite a few games in here, so it is definitely worth a trip. But I'm just going to show you some of the toys throughout the store as well. Hot little shop, this one, and I mean hot. So be prepared if it's a hot day. It gets very warm in here. The guys that work here, I did suggest that maybe they could open a little sauna at the back. They could earn some extra money in the summer months. But honestly, this is takes you right back. I mean, I remember I had a lot of them Star Wars toys growing up. I've still got them in the loft, I'm sure of it. I must have a dig through. But you can name a toy generation from your youth and you will see it in here. Your wrestlers, your figures, just all sorts, and it's such a nostalgic trip. It really is, so definitely worth a visit. And the toy range is just amazing, honestly, some absolutely classic pieces. So let's go take a look at their game bits. So here you go, these are the games. Nintendo DS and Sega Saturn, right through PS1 games, PS3. But what is nice about this shop is the condition of the games are all really nice condition. There's no sort of real crappy editions or anything, so it's worth looking, you know what I mean. Some good titles as well. It's not your usual, you know, shovelware, shall we say. So plenty of them in here. So definitely worth a visit, okay. And consoles, I mean, I picked up quite a few peripherals in here, okay, and I will be showing them at the end of this video in my pickups. So this concludes my hunt around Herne Bay. Honestly guys, get yourselves down there, you can't go wrong. Two absolutely amazing stores, the charity shops in between, the other little you know, novelty toy shop in the high street as well. Honestly, it's such a great day out, especially if the sun's shining. Honestly, get yourselves down there guys, I cannot big it up enough. Lovely owners in all these stores, really know their stuff, great guys, and thanks for your hospitality and allowing me to film, much appreciated. Herne Bay for game hunting. I'll be honest, right, it's a lovely town. It's on the seaside, it's got some nice eateries there, got some nice pubs, bars, restaurants, all that sort of stuff. And to be honest, it's one of them places I don't see retro game hunters going to, and I don't know why. It's got two really good shops, along with the charity shops and that. Of course, we all know charity shops are hit and miss. But before we come to my pickups, I have to confess, this is the most I've spent on a games hunting trip. I ended up spending a good few quid, and rightly so. I mean, right, you've got Game Nation, which has just got so much stock in there that really you need a good couple of hours to go through all the titles, or have in your mind exactly what it is you're looking for, because chances are they might have it, all right? And then you've got Ram Collectibles. Now, don't get me wrong, Ram Collectibles is mainly sort of a classic toy shop and stuff, but the video game stuff they had in there was just amazing. It was really nice and really good condition as well. Really nice condition. Price-wise, not too bad. Not as cheap as CEX, but I think you're getting quality over quantity, so to speak. I did miss out though in the Ram Collectibles, because they just had an Atari in there that was some sort of a special model or something, and it sold it that morning, so I missed out on that. But anyway, Herne Bay, I can't big it up enough. Go there for the day, do you some game hunting, and enjoy the town. It's a really nice town, all right? And it gets overlooked, and I don't know why. Check it out. Let's go to our pickups, of which there are lots of money. Not numerous amounts, but yeah, I spent a lot. Anyway, here we go. Before we get into the pickups, a massive shout out. I was in a charity shop, and this guy cut to me and went, "Are you OGDuffy?" I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh, blah, blah, we love your channel," you know what I mean? And then I met him and his kids and his missus and everything. A really nice family. So I said, I'll give them a shout out on this video because it's their hometown, Herne Bay. And so, well done, guys. Here's a photo of us all. It was nice to meet you all. So, big shout out to Stuart, his missus Anne-Marie, Joe, Kimberly, and Alfie, the little fella. Xbox boy, I tell you, Alfie Xbox. Really nice meeting you guys. You're a really nice family, and thanks for watching the channel. And what was interesting, Anne-Marie, his daughter, and Stuart, they love the Versus videos, and one's Commodore 64 and one's ZX Spectrum. So you can imagine they have their own debates in the home. So anyway, massive shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. That's what I do, everybody. Anyway, let's get back to the pickups. I had that week off, and I did Chatham one day, which the thumbnail was there, the Chatham game hunt, and then Herne Bay, which was the superior game hunt. And it's the most I've spent on a game hunt, honest. Not so much because of games, because of I was buying some hardware, which we'll come to, honestly. I'm really pleased with. I also popped to Ashford to see the mother-in-law. Bless you, Mary. I know she watches these, so everyone say hi to the mother-in-law. So, when I was over in Ashford, I popped into CEX and I did a couple of pickups because it'd be rude not to, guys. Now I've got this one here, Golden Axe Beast Rider by Sega. Yes, it is based on the arcade classic that we all know, and it was a £5, right? It's an 18. I really haven't got a clue what's going on with this. This one's complete. All the games I buy, I'll try and get complete if I can. It just looks interesting, so I'll be giving this a play and seeing what twist they've put on that classic that we all know. Then there was this Sega Master System, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. £6 that, right? Really nice condition. Case is good, still got his tab, you know, and white label, I know. White label game, and the instructions, which are really, really nicely presented. So for £6, to be honest, I won't leave that sitting there. Now, confession time, folks. OGDuffy has still not got a single box out of that loft. Naughty, I know, but it has to be done. I know I've got quite a few Master System games and Mega Drive games up there, so these shelves are soon going to be full, trust me. Anyway, let's go to my Herne Bay pickups now. These were from Game Nation. Second sight for the Nintendo GameCube. £10 that one, £10. Don't know anything about this at all. I just looked at it, I thought, that looks alright, something a bit different. Codemasters. Hey, give it a go, eh? Give it a go. And I've got some more from them guys. These are all Wii U titles. I've got another 3 Wii U titles to add to the collection, which we'll put up there real soon. So, I've got Watch Dogs on Wii U. Watch Dogs, okay? It's just another one off the tick sheet, you know what I mean? I've got to get them all. Got to get them all, like Pokemon, didn't they? Call of Duty Ghosts, and another Call of Duty here, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now that was £6, and that one was, I think it's a bit dearer, that one tenner. Okay, but again, that's 3 more titles off of the Wii U collection. So let's go put them on the shelf right now. Adding the new titles to the Wii U collection now. I do enjoy doing this because it's another few off of that list, you know. Right, okay, so we've got Call of Duty, obviously begins with C, comes right between, we'll put them in together. Ghosts, Black Ops first, then Ghosts. So they sit there right between Bayonetta 2 and Captain Toad Treasure Hunter. And then finally, Watch Dogs, W, right at the end. So here we go, going in there. And that is sitting in right between Wii Fit U and Warriors Orochi, Free Piper. Well happy with them finds. Now I come to Ram Collectibles again, Herne Bay. So this town has 2 absolutely superb shops. You just got to check them out, honestly, you really do. So I picked this up, £8 this one. 2 Worlds 2. No, absolutely nothing about that. It's a PS3 title. I love me PS3. I'm always raging about PS3 at the moment, how good it is, honestly. I know it's not completely retro, don't get me wrong, but it's going to value it. And when it becomes retro, honestly, there's so many great titles out there, and it still looks really good. The system still looks absolutely amazing. Next up, another couple of PS3 titles. Enchanted Arms. That was £8, that one. Enchanted Arms. And finally, BlazBlue. Now, I've heard really good things about this. A lot of people rave about these games. So I'm quite looking forward to giving that one a spin out. Okay. Again, all complete, manuals and everything else. So you can't go wrong. Now, let's come to my expensive buys. But just before we get to them. As I was paying, I spotted these on the counter. I said, how much are they? It said £1 each. And they are these Star Wars Micro Machines. So I picked 3 up because, hey, you know me and Star Wars, and I thought that would be a right laugh. So let's go and unbox these now for you guys before I show you the real heavy hitters I got from Ram Collectibles. So here we go. Just a bit of fun. I know it's not retro game related, but it's a giggle, isn't it? It's a giggle. Never seen this before, so I thought I'll have a look, let's be honest. Ah, right, okay. This looks like is it a B-wing bomber? Let's have a nose. You don't get anything else in there? Is there a stand or anything? No, it's just literally that. Right, okay, so how's that come out of there? Is it taped in or something? I'm going to have to force it in, aren't I?
Use the Force.
give you guys a better show. Oh, we'll have a look at that in a minute. My patience is running out already. The patience is getting out of the bloody plastic.
Patience. Patience, my love.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So there you go. Just a little B-wing. Is it a B-wing bomber? I could be wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. They could do a little stands or something, couldn't they, for these? Anyway, so there's that one. Anyway, as I say, this is just for a bit of fun, guys. Just for a bit of fun. We'll unbox that. Oh, no. It's another bloody one of them. Oh. What are the odds? Go on. Go on. Ready? And... oh, it's not. That looks like Anakin's starfighter. Hey, I could be wrong. But just a bit of fun there. £1 each, you know what I mean? Bit of a giggle. The Game Boy camera. Now look at the condition of that box. Honestly, it's boxed beautifully. Look. And I looked at it the first day we were there, right? And I said to the missus, oh, that looks all right, doesn't it? It's all complete as well. Complete in there. And I was like, you know what I mean? And it's the red camera. And you've got all your bump in there as well, all your information and stuff. I might do a separate video on this when I get it out and have a play with it, you know, and let's put it in the Game Boy. Maybe take a picture of my logo or something and have a go at sorting it on there, see what happens. So for that, boxed as it is, and the condition that was in, I couldn't leave that sitting there, so I didn't. They wanted 45 for that. I didn't pay that. We'll come to that. Okay? Then I got this. Again, I couldn't leave this sitting there. The Game Boy printer. The box and the packaging on this, again, is absolutely immaculate. Right? And I thought, I can't leave that sitting there. I wanted 50 for this, right? Again, I didn't pay the 50, but we'll come to that shortly. As you can see, again, oh, he says, completely packaged, absolutely amazing condition. Has a reel in there for the printing. Takes your batteries, all the bump in there, all the leads and everything. So I'll be honest, items like this in this condition, I don't know, it didn't sit right with me leaving it sitting there, you know. So I went back and bought them. So for that, them items alone, I was so impressed. But that wasn't they weren't the heavy hitters. Then I saw this. Now those that watch the channel know I love Wii U. I don't have the white console, but look at the artwork on that box, on that packaging. Seriously, right? The box is absolutely mint. It's a pucker one. Honestly, so I took it up to the counter and he said, yeah. I said, show me inside, and we had a look, and oh, I'm well happy with that. They wanted 130 for this, right? So, all in all, for this, the Game Boy printer and the Game Boy camera, I paid 200 notes. Anyone that watches the channel knows my love for the Wii U and collecting for the Wii U. Now, obviously, I've got the Wii U console set up. I've got the black edition, which is the 32GB. This isn't as powerful, nowhere near as powerful, but it's the white edition, and it's the packaging is just very different. As you can see, it's the Super Smash edition. So let's take a look. There we go, complete with game. I do have Super Smash Brothers already. That's obviously all complete. I mean, look at that. This is just like new, honestly. It really is. Gamepad, look. Nice condition. Beautiful. I think it still might even have the protective film over the screen, you know. So that's all complete. Very nice too. And the main console stuff. Now, one thing I've noticed with Wii U's is these are generally really scratched to buggery. I mean, there's a bit of scratching on there, but nothing too bad. But that's really nice, isn't it? So I've now got a white Wii U to go with my black Wii U. And pamphlets, booklets, all that sort of good stuff that's in there to make it all complete. Oh, mate, just so pleased with that. I really was. But this, I left that. But then, as I say, next day I went back with little OG to get it back, and there we go. It's just your cables and the rest of it in there, okay, and the sensor bar, HDMI, etc. So that will be going up on the shelf now with the other Wii U console. Let's go and get that in position, shall we? Now time to give this little fella his new home. So let's move Guitar Hero Live down. I've got a confession to make. I've not opened or played that yet. I will do, I think. Especially little OG, does like it. And this is its new home here, look. Up you go, son. There you go. Get on the shelf. Happy days. Should we get Guitar Hero back up? We'll do that later. But I mean, look, it's looking good, isn't it? It's looking nice now. I'm well happy with that. Well happy. Let's get Guitar Hero back up. There you go, Guitar Hero. We'll get you straight this time. Look at that. So it was made to measure. So the Wii U collection is coming along, as you can see. I've still got a way to go, but happy days. I love collecting for the Wii U. That concludes OGDuffy's trip to Herne Bay. Now, guys, lots of you guys go retro game hunting and the rest of it. You have to do this, seriously. Where'd you go that you can have a seaside resort? It's a really pretty lovely town. Great facilities, and it's not modern, but it's not aged. It's nice. It's really nice, honestly. And you've got two great shops there. What's not to love? It ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? Pubs as well. Ka-ching. Again, thank you for watching, as you always do. Comments. Let me have your comments. Hit that like button. Do all that great stuff that you do, because you know it makes me a happy man. Puts a big smile on my face. But hey, you already knew that. And if you don't already do so, please hit that subscribe button, because it costs you nothing. Free. Nada. Not a thing. All right? And a big shout out to Stuart and his family. It was really nice meeting you guys. Anyway, I've been OGDuffy. You guys have been awesome as always. Comments, guys. Let's have them.